Hey y'all, come on in. Let's talk. Let's talk for a few minutes. Come on in. It's Sunday. So I'm getting ready to head out on my run. I'm super excited because a group of us are going to Atlanta next year, right? Next year for a Spartan race. So I'm super duper excited about that. Got my little Spartan wristlet on and everything. But I wanted to share with you this morning because I had a coaching client to visit me on yesterday. And she asked me a powerful question. And a lot of you out there are wondering, why do you get to a certain point and then you revert back to your old habits, right? As coaches, we give people strategies on how to lose weight, how to get in shape, how to get healthier. Doctors do it as well, right? I had a deep conversation with my own physician on Friday. So we can give you the strategy, give you the tools needed, and then you get to a certain point and you go back. And so the question she asked me was, she said, how did your family feel? Did your family say anything to you when you lost a lot of weight? And I was like, wow, that's a powerful question. And I said, you know what? Not only your family will mention it, your friends, people that are in your inner circle will mention your change. And that's what it is. It's your change. And I said, yeah, I said they did, and I even gave her the scenario of a lady that I health coached some time ago who had lost a lot of weight, and she ended up going back. She stopped working out. So my question to you is, why are they going back to eating more and working out less? What causes people to eat more and work out less? And I explained it to her this way. It's called situational weight gain. And let me explain to you what I mean when I say that. So her question for me was, did people say anything about my weight loss? Because I've taken off another 40 pounds from 160. My comfortable weight was between 150 and 160, right? So I'm 40 pounds below that. And I said, yeah, of course they did. And so situational weight gain is when, I'm going to give you an example of the lady. The lady had lost 70 pounds. She hadn't seen her mother in a long time. Her mother had gotten sick. And so she went home to visit her mother for about 2 weeks. And before her mother got sick, she and her mom had started this goal of losing weight together. And so when her mother saw her, she just burst out into tears. She started crying. And so the lady this particular client felt really, really bad. And they were not tears of joy, right? They were tears of, oh my God, I've let my daughter down. I feel really bad. She's let her daughter down. She shared that with her daughter. And so by the time that client returned to me, because we weigh in every 2 weeks, this particular lady had gained 7 pounds. And so I asked her, I said, so what happened? What happened when you went home? And she explained the whole story to me. And so immediately, because this is what I do, I said, that's called situational weight gain. When her mother saw her and she cried tears of guilt to her daughter immediately felt a disconnect from her mom. Food, in the way we are around each other, provides a connection to that person, right? So she felt like she had lost that connection between her and her mother. And not thinking about it, subconsciously, she began to eat and put that weight back on because her mother was cooking and she needed that connection with her mother because she herself felt guilty, right, as well. So food affords you the connection between you and your family, your friends. And so when people stop exercising and begin to eat more, my question is, what is that weight affording you? What is it affording you, right? So it's affording you the connection with the person. It's affording you the connection with your significant other. It's affording you the connection with your kids. It's affording you the connection with whatever it is. So how do you fix that? right? How do you fix that without losing how you feel about the person? Because that's what's going on mentally, psychologically, right? And so I explained to my client that, you gained this weight because you felt like you needed to rekindle this connection between you and your mom subconsciously. She was like, you know what? That's it. That is it. All right. So, and my client yesterday mentioned, she said, you know what? Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming up. Right. It's the connection. It's the connection. And I said, so you don't have to give up the connection between you and your family, your friends, your loved ones. But this is what has to happen in order for you to accept your new lifestyle. So you have to develop a new relationship with food, right? And you have to understand that. You have to develop a new relationship with food, right? So we're having Thanksgiving, we're having turkey dressing, whatever it is, right? And you can still eat that, maybe prepare in a different way and not feel guilty about losing the connection between you and your family and friends. Because that's what happens when you lose weight and people keep going up and down and fluctuating. They feel like their birthday is here or their friend's birthday or their wedding is here or their occasion is here. They feel like if they don't participate in whatever it is, food, because food connects us, if we're honest, there's a connection that's lost. So understand what's happening, right? Understand what's happening. So develop a new relationship with food. And you have to be honest with people and explain to them that I still love you, right? I still do. And I understand that the food has connected us over the years, right? We are connected over the years through food. We're just loving each other now through a new connection, right? A new understanding. Okay. And so my question to people now is, and my question to you is, why are they going back to exercising less and eating more, right? Not what you need to lose or what you need to focus on. What's taking you back? What are you gaining from that? What are you getting from that, right? Figure that out. Figure that out first, okay? And you'll have your answer. You'll have your answer. So I hope that that's helped you this morning, y'all. Foods afford you a connection, right? Even when we go out to dinner, foods are affording you a connection. Remember that, okay? And you can still be connected and go out to eat. You can, right? You don't have to lose the connection, but you do have to explain to people, right? And that's growth. Now, that's called growth. Growth is uncomfortable for both parties. Both parties have to be mature enough to accept and understand that, right? So you don't need them to eat the same thing you eat, but you do need them to be able to support you, right? And if they don't, here's where big growth comes. You have to pull back. Sometimes you got to let go. And that's really tough. That's really tough. Right. Hey, so listen, you guys, I got to get out on my run. I'm having a NutriBurst sample this morning because it's going to help me get through this run. It's cold, y'all. So listen, stay faithful. I'm going to talk about body positivity, body image too in this group. Not right now, but I am. That's a different thing, and how we use food as coping mechanisms, right? We can tell people that drugs and alcohol you need to stop doing that immediately. But we've normalized food and become defensive by the way we look, right? We justify how we look so we can eat, overeat. We all eat, but some of us overeat. Overeat, right? All right, listen, stay faithful, y'all. Hey, Jerome, it's good to see you. Hey, Pam, it's great to see you this morning. Stay fit, y'all. Stay motivated. I'm so excited. We're going to Atlanta in March. I'm going in July as well, but we're going in March too. My team is going to Atlanta. Did I tell y'all that? I'll talk to y'all soon about body positivity and body image and how you can overcome that.